BoogeyMan band coming round the bend. Is BoogeyMan band. Is BoogeyMan band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends. Thanks so much for stopping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is a very special video. It's an unboxing video. This is something that I purchased off eBay. And to give a little bit of context about it, it is an actual prop from the 2024 remake of Salem's Lot that was written and directed by Gary Dauberman. Of course, everyone knows my channel and knows me that the original 1979 Salem's Lot miniseries is my favorite movie of all time. But that being said, I do appreciate this film quite a bit, and I gave it favorable review, or spooky screening, as I like to call it, back in 2024. It was very polarizing. There was a lot of people that really ripped this film. I think the studio did it a complete disservice. As much as I didn't want there to be a remake of Salem's Lot, another one, because we did have the Mikkel Solomon 2004 one with Rob Lowe and Rutger Hauer, I think this one really captures the tone of the book, as well as so many great elements from the original miniseries. I think it sort of blended really well together, and I think there's a lot of things about this film that work. What ended up sort of, I think crippling this film, not only because it was held for 2 years after the original screenings and reshoots, but the fact that they chopped an hour off of it based on the screening, the feedback that they got from the screening. So the whole mystique about Hughie Marston and everything, who actually was played by Derek Mears in the film, all of that was cut out, and it does feel choppy when you watch it. But that being said, I still enjoy this. I got a lot of shit for it, saying that I liked it because I was one of the critics of them touching my beloved miniseries from 1979. I was sort of against it right when I first heard about it, which is going back to April 23rd of 2019. That's when they first announced that it was going to be done, that it was going to be Gary Dauberman and James Wan was going to be producing this. But all I can say is, fuck David Zaslav. I really think that he did Gary Dauberman dirty, especially after Dauberman was involved in the It films, It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, as well as the successful Annabelle Comes Home. But all that being said, these vintage Miller High Life signs that you see in Dell's Bar, you see them in the scenes where Bill Camp's Matt Burke approaches Spencer Treat Clark's Mike Ryerson after Mike Ryerson has been attacked by the undead Danny Glick in the graveyard. So yeah, I have to say thank you also to my friend Matt Hutchinson, who made me aware of this. He made me aware of these on the 25th of April. And I don't have a lot of money now, and they had a lot of really great props, like some of the antiques that were in Barlow and Straker's. They even had the boarding house sign from Eva Miller's. But I was like I got to be careful what I buy. So this was in my price range, and I just thought it would be really cool. I don't own any props from any movie. So to own something that's tied to something so special to me like Salem's Lot, again, it's the remake, but I really think that the remake was unfairly criticized. Yeah, I'm really excited to show these, and again, thank you, Matt Hutchinson. Thank you so much. We've been friends for a number of years through socials, and thank you so much for letting me know about this, because I would have never known, because I wasn't even looking for anything like this. So yeah, I'm going to open this up and showcase it. I'm probably going to put it in my display case in the Horror Zone, where I have my little distinctive dummy little minifigures from the original Salem's Lot. But we'll see how big these are, what they look like, and yeah, I'm really excited to check these out. So open these up. There we go. And I will put a link down below, because the auctions are still going. They have a few of these still available. So if people are interested in owning something from the remake, if you appreciated the remake like I did, jump on this, because I don't know how much longer these things will be available. And I don't know how well they're selling either, because I haven't looked into it since I purchased these. Okay, I got the box open. There we go, right there. Yeah, they're little. So it's one sign. Okay. It says Rolling Rock Premium Beer. Really cool, right there. That's really cool. So they must be selling like 4 of them. I misunderstood the listing because it showed 4 of them in the picture. So I was like, am I getting 4 of these? And these weren't bad. It was like $30 plus like $3.50 for shipping. So not bad at all. And I think it's just really cool. I actually, it's a really neat, it's very well-made sign. I'm gonna grab the box here because there is a little Salem's Lot tag that I can put with it. So it says the set decorator, Jennifer Engel, buyer Sophie Callahan, and leadman Ryan Johnson right there. So that's a nice little thing to put with it. And I think just to see what else is in here. So there's 2 letters that come with it. Certificate of authenticity, Salem's Lot, several hundred lots of set, decorator, hero, props, wardrobe, and signage. Is hereby certified that the following item was used during the production of the above show/movie, Salem's Lot. And it says Hollywood Salvage at the top. And it is signed. And then there's another, so I'm going to get an envelope for these. It says November 21st, 2022, Hollywood Salvage, 276 Turnpike Road, number 10, Westboro, Massachusetts, 01581. Salem's Lot Props, item lot 001. Salem's Lot Props, item lot 002, letter of authenticity. This letter certifies that the above item lots were used in the 2021 production of Warner Brothers film Salem's Lot. And I think it says Mike Gwynn, Hollywood Salvage representative. So really, really cool. So I'm gonna find a spot for this. I want to keep this nice, and I want to get like an envelope for these and like maybe prop up the Salem's Lot sign with it. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put them. I was thinking about putting them in the display case, putting this in the display case, but I think it'll be too crammed in there. So I might have to figure out something maybe in here or something where it can be displayed. But I'm really happy to have this. I enjoy this film, and to have a prop from it really means a lot to me. Like I said, I will put a link down below so everybody can check this out. Check out this auction that's going on eBay for props from the 2024 Salem's Lot, written and directed by Gary Dauberman. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. If anyone else is a fan of the movie, let me know what you guys think about it. I haven't talked about it in a while. My last reworking the lot was last January, and that was where I kind of capped it off, and I was talking about the run times being similar to, the Salem's Lot, the movie cut, which was the European cut of the miniseries, as well as the Gary Dauberman one. And I said, so many people say that the miniseries drags, and so many people that say that really like Salem's Lot, the movie. So I was curious if people, that like Salem's Lot, the movie, liked the Dauberman film. And, I still got, some people ripping on the new film, and I just think that's the cool thing to do nowadays. And again, I didn't want them to remake it, but I actually was happy with it, even though there was things about it I didn't like. And I think the things about it that I didn't like, I think a lot of that could be contributed to the fact that they cut out an hour of the film. So again, movie prop from the 2024 Salem's Lot remake. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Would love to hear from everyone. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. And remember, you can do nothing against the master.